Well, hey, Pipers. Welcome back to the Bass Piper channel on this Memorial Day Monday as we give honor and memory of all those who have given their lives for us to keep us free and this country free. And I just want to say thank you to all the families for your loved ones' service. Since I can't thank them because they have gone on. Uh, but I know you all that have lost loved ones and friends are thinking about this day and what it means. And we're so thankful that we had people to go before us to help keep this country great and free. Hey guys, if you've noticed, look what I'm smoking. My Peterson '03 Phoenix from the Pipe Nook. After the video I made yesterday, I got a few comments about it. And I got thinking about this filter thing with this pipe. In fact, I sent Eddie Gray an email to let him know what was going on. And let me just stop right here and say, you won't find, and you'll be hard pressed to find, I know we've got a lot of good ones out there, but Eddie was very professional, very prompt, and best customer service around. Eddie, I appreciate the quickness on your email, buddy. In fact, I didn't think I'd ever hear from him till probably after the holidays, but he said he saw my video. Man, that's pretty good. A guy like Eddie with about 6,000 to 8,000 subscribers, and he finds little old me down here. So thanks for watching, Eddie. And if you see this video, buddy, we are thankful again for your promptness and your professionalism. And let me say, I highly recommend Eddie and the Pipe Nook. Now, on my video, when I typed it in there, it called him the Pipe Noom, Noom. Now that's the eating plan bass pipers on is Noom. But my fingers got all caught up in the letters, and I didn't notice it till after. Well, I went and corrected it on my YouTube for the Pipe Nook. And but when it transferred over to my new Rumble account, it left the Noom in there. So it is the Pipe Nook. And so, but let me get back real quick to the response. Eddie responded to me. And by the way, before it went out, I am smoking in my Phoenix. Hold on a minute. Some Lane Limited HGL. If you've never tried it, a great English tobacco, guys. For the bass piper, well balanced. But getting back to the email, Eddie had told me, he said, Wade, I'm sorry you had this problem. Basically, in a nutshell, you can send it back. However, I'm out of the '03s, which is this particular model, and he said it'd probably be a couple of months before he gets them back in stock from Peterson, and even special orders are taking a little longer. Peterson is evidently backlogged. But he says, whatever you want to do, he says he can give me a delayed replacement He would refund my money, do whatever basically I needed to do. He was going to take care of it. And he said, he gave some suggestions. But yesterday I got thinking about this, and I go, you know what? With this stem, the way it is shaped, I don't know if this has anything to do with it or not. I got thinking about that. I said, it's not a straight billiard. I said, I bet the problem is, let me try this. And I took this pipe apart, took another filter, and I trying to keep this going, guys. I think it's going to go out on me. But, and I took the filter and I just pushed it up into the stem a little more. And that seemed to fix the problem. Hopefully. I tried, right now I got a BC filter in this, but I've tried my Savinellis, I tried the Vowens, or the Dr. Pearl, I've tried the Stanwells, and all of them did fine. I had a good draw, as with a filter can be, a good draw, everything was normal. And he had mentioned that in his email. He said that he had, I think, a 999 that did the same thing on him, and he had to end up pushing the filter up into the stem a little tighter. And but he said, hey, try that. If this pipe acts up and it's jacked up with some kind of a drilling problem or whatever, or it just may not hold the filter where it just flops right back down and blocks the draft hole, because that's basically what it seems like it was doing, especially when you have to take the stem, and you tighten it down on your stumble there as you're putting the stem together. Evidently, it's smashing that filter or the pressure and blocking the draft hole and locking it right up. And so I sent Eddie an email back and asked him if it would be okay if I would take a few bowls through this, through a couple of filters, just kind of see. Because instead of sending it back, I'd love to keep it. And I'm going to order some more from Eddie. That's not a problem. And some other pipes, as I said before. With that great kind of customer service, you can't beat it, man. And that's the way things should be done. And so instead of having to send it back, I said, well, if all this is just tighten it up a little bit in the stem, that's fine. That's no big deal. But I asked him if it would be okay. In fact, I'm getting the cart before the horse, because I asked him if it'd be okay if I could run a few bowls through this to see if there's any problems, but he hadn't answered back yet. So, if he comes back and says, no, you didn't put too many bowls through that thing, I can't take it back now or whatever. But I don't think that'll be the case with Eddie. But I want to get on here and show you, because I know I had some of my subscribers say, wait, keep us up to date on what's going on with that. And Ethan, I know you said you had just ordered one, I think, from the Pipe Nook, and I think it was a Bulldog or something you were waiting for. And so I just want to let you know, just a little trick of the trade. Most of you guys probably already knew that and go, well, base piper, all you had to do was shove the thing up. Well, I didn't know that. I thought that that may mess something up that way. You're not jamming it, but you're just kind of putting a little tightness in there to hold that filter in there. And because of the way this pipe is designed with gravity, if this 9mm hole was just a tad off or bigger, to let that thing just kind of flop down, then it would present a problem. But it's not the case with this, and so far. So I'm going to put I want to take this and smoke a few bowls through this. I'm going to try different filters, just play with it, and see what I got. But right now, it is doing great. It is doing fine. And I just want to let you guys know, I know that Eddie's limited on the pipes that he sells. I think he does Peterson's, Rattrays, Missouri Meerschaums. those brands. So he's got a limited brand inventory, of course, because he's small. But anything of that nature, if you like the Savinellis, I mentioned the Savinellis too. Savinellis, the Petersons, the Rattrays, and the Missouri Meerschaums. Great, great customer service. And like I said, this was the first time I ordered from the Pipe Nook, and I know if Eddie's like any other businessman, he cringed when he saw an email from a first-time customer and having a problem with a pipe. So you always tend to go, oh no, of all the customers, it's got to be a first-timer. But those things happen. It's not Eddie's fault. But I want to let you know, guys, this stem and stubble right here, it's closed up. It's good. All I had to do is end up taking the stem and pushing it up a little tighter in it. Eddie, I think, was concerned more about if this part here was just a smidge bigger, it wouldn't hold the filter tight, and it would just kind of let it fall. It may hold it, but as soon as you move the pipe around or start smoking, it would drop back down. So anyway, this hasn't been the case. So we'll see what happens. And I want to give it a couple of bowls. And then if everything is fine, I'll shoot Eddie an email and say, hey, everything is fine. I'm keeping the pipe. It's a beautiful pipe. And we fixed the problem. I don't mind. I've got a couple of other pipes that are like that. I got one. Actually, it's a Savinelli with a 6 millimeter that I have to tend to push it up a little bit. Actually, I've got a Sienna 9 millimeter that I've got to do a little bit of that too as well. Just kind of pump it up there just a little bit, a little snugger. Not that it blocks the airway or anything, but it just wants to slip. And so, but anyway, Eddie, if you see this video, buddy, I'm gonna try a few bowls through her and just check that filter. And if she works okay, man, we're gonna go ahead and keep her. And go on from there, and I'll wait till you get some more Phoenixes in. I'm hoping, man, I don't know if you'll be able to get all the different shapes in a Phoenix, but I like the XLs, or what they call the O2s, and different ones that Peterson puts out, and that would be cool to be able to get the different shapes they offer in the 9 instead of just maybe 3 or 4 of the shapes. But I know you got to do what you got to do and what they will work with you with. But the O2 is another nice looking, kind of a Ben Apple type. And I think they put out a Bulldog or Rhodesia. In fact, I know they put out the Rhodesians and stuff because I got it in the Terry model. But anyway, I think that might be the 999 if I'm not mistaken. In fact, I know it is. On the Terry it is. And I got the O2 as well. But great pipe, guys. You can't go wrong with the Phoenix. And you can't go wrong with the customer service over at the Pipe Nook. So anyway, just want to come on just for a few minutes and let you know the update on this bass piper. Hopefully has fixed this problem. And it was a simple problem. I didn't think about that part of it. All I knew is when I got on this thing to draw, it was about ready to have my eyes implode inside trying to get any draw out of this thing. But when this thing, buddy, shuts down, it shuts down if it's the filter in the middle of that draw. So anyway, guys, just wanted to get on here. And sorry for the gruffness, guys. We're trying to get the beard to come back. We're working on that. Like I told some of you guys, I'm not one of those guys that was blessed with a chia pet face, where in 2 days it just kind of goes poof. Mine takes about 6 to 8 weeks, and plus, you get that age where it's all white. You become Santa Claus, so it's harder to see. I get a little black right around here, but everything else is going white. I guess it's better to go. Somebody said, Base Piper, what are you doing? I said, well, I can't grow it on the top of my head. I may as well grow it here. And I was going to try to wait till later on in the summer, but I decided to go ahead and put it out there because by the time the fall gets here, she'll be nice and full and like I wanted. I keep more of a close beard anyway. I don't do the Duck Dynasty thing, with wire, hair going every kind of way. Look like Wolfman Jack, but I got to keep it trimmed and keep it professional, especially preaching and my position. So anyway, I got to go through a few weeks of grubbiness and work on this beard to shape it up. But anyway, guys, you have a great day for Memorial Day, and don't forget to reflect on those who gave their lives for us. And again, great pipe. Can't say enough about this little manufactured Peterson. And Eddie, thank you, buddy. Great customer service, and would highly recommend Eddie to anybody. And so you guys go over there to the Pipe Nook and check him out and buy a pipe or whatever else he's got to sell over there. And I think he's going to do you right. So you guys, listen, relax, have a pipe, and enjoy your day. And don't forget to count the many blessings of God that he bestows on us. Amen. Till next time, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.